Hello, this is Mr. Hanna and welcome to What the Format. Today we're going to cover addition part 2. In part 1, I talked about addition math facts. Once you have your addition facts down, now you move into the addition math skill. That means you can add bigger numbers than single digit numbers. Here's an example. Now this is a very large set of numbers, but I want you to see how I broke it up into just simple math facts. This is how they work. 1 plus 7 is 8. 0 plus 8 is 8. Okay, then we get into 9 plus 9, which is 18. Now, in the previous numbers, they were single digit math fact addition, right? Didn't go into double digits. When it goes into double digits, we simply write down the ones digit and carry a 1. Now, the good news is if you're adding two sets of numbers, the largest answer you'll have is 9 plus 9, which is 18, so you'll only ever carry a 1. If you add multiple numbers, you could add them all together and carry more than a 1, or you could always break it down and just do two sets of numbers at a time, whichever is easier for you. That's a personal choice. The nice thing is if you have your math facts memorized and you do it two numbers at a time, the largest sum you're going to have is 9 plus 9. So here we go. 9 plus 9 is the 18. Carry the 1. Okay. So then we have the 1 plus 2, which is 3 plus 5, which is 8. Notice we don't have a carry again. Then you have 4 plus 8, which is 12, double digits. So we carry 1 plus 5, 6 plus 7, 13, carry. 1 plus 6 is 7, plus 6 is 13, carry. 1 plus 7 is 8. Bring down the 3 because there's nothing to do there, nothing to add to it. So we have this as our final answer. Now please notice that with adding, I had to line them up. The ones places have to line with the ones, the tens with the tens, and you go across until either they all line up because there's the same number of digits in the number, or one number is bigger than the other. Now I always like to put the bigger number on top because it makes it easier for me. You don't have to do that, but you do have to make sure that the digits line up. This is how you do addition. It doesn't matter how big the numbers are. If you break it down into one step at a time, you're really just dealing with 1 plus 7, 0 plus 8, 9 plus 9, then okay, 1 plus 5, 1 plus 2, however you want to do that. 1 plus 2 is probably easier, so 3 plus 5, but you could do 1 plus 5, 6 plus 2. So now that's three numbers, but you're only ever adding 1 to it. So sometimes I like to do 5 plus 2, which is 7, and add the 1. It's just a series of these same steps over and over again. And that's what I need you to see that math really is. It's the same things over and over again. You are adding, you are subtracting, you're multiplying or dividing, but you want to break it into small chunks. You don't want to try to really add the big numbers. I'm not really adding that big number to the other big number. I'm just doing it one piece at a time. And as I do that and put it all together, at the end, the answer presents itself. Okay. Now, the one thing is you have to remember the combination of rules. So we do have our math facts there. We're adding single digit numbers, but then you just have to remember that when you get a double digit number, to put the ones digit down and then carry the 1. And that's it. And then now you're adding three numbers, but really it's just adding two numbers plus 1. And adding 1 is the easiest math there is because you just go up 1. So 6 plus 1, 7. 5 plus 1, 6, and so forth. And that's how you make big numbers, big problems, become smaller. Now, if you add 20 numbers, just add them up two at a time. You add up the first two, then add the third to it, the fourth, the fifth, and you can turn everything into single digit addition, which is your math facts, which at that point, maybe it takes you a little longer, but that's not the issue. It's not rather how long the problem takes. It's that you can take it from the beginning and find the answer. And this is where most students get in trouble. They want to see the answer, know the answer before they start the problem. I've learned that you don't need to know the answer before you start the problem. You just take it a step at a time and break it down. And this is why, like I said before in the first addition video, that your math facts are so important. So hopefully if you don't have your addition math facts memorized, you'll go back and memorize them because you can see how they're used. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. This is Mr. Hanna, and we'll see you next time.